I think I look for a desire for a person who wants to better themselves, you know. Do you really want to do this? Because your mind is going to play games with you out there. You're going to say, what am I doing out here? Do I really want to do this myself, you know? So if you can answer those questions within ourselves, I think she can do all right and just get right back into it. Be patient with their attitude. It's a step for them. You know, let's take one step at a time. Let's not set your goals too high that you have failure. So let's set your goals not, you know, just good enough that you can strive. When we reach that, then we'll reset your goals. And so that's kind of what you try to do, is to keep that encouragement going and build a little bit of a self-esteem and pride within themselves. Because everybody can't be first, you know. You strive to be as good as you can be. It's just a lot of praise, you know. Compliment them for their work ethics. You think you got a little bit more to give, you know. In cross country, it's kind of like a clock. Your stopwatch is going to tell you your improvement. So it doesn't have to wait on me to see if your improvement. If the clock says you're going slower, then you haven't been running fast enough in practice, or not getting enough sleep, or not getting enough proper food, because those things all affect it. Well, how I did it, it's pretty hard to balance something when they go home, because I don't know what they're doing when they're at home. But what I had to do with some of my students that were falling behind in the classroom is I opened up my room after school. And so we used the computers in my room, and I even started an English class for one situation there. These boys were having trouble with the language, so let's just start with English and this and that. So that's what I did. I just kind of, you got to go a step farther. If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. Well, how I would do it, if that's the desire that I have, they won't discourage me from doing it. They've tried to put limitations on me already when I was developing the program. Why do you want to do this? Well, because the rooms were given to us free, and why wouldn't I want the kids to stay overnight? Because that way we're rested like the other people close by. Things like this have actually happened to us, but it just, it all comes from me. If they discourage me, then the kids are going to be discouraged. So same way with her, she's got to get herself straight, and if this is what you really want to do, that's what you want to pursue, then that's the direction you take it. Don't let them discourage you. Early on, I went to some coaching clinics and got some ideas from other people. Okay, what is anaerobic? What is aerobic? You know, I knew, but let me put it into better words and this and that. So I was an athlete, but I never was a runner. I did more baseball and basketball myself. But you got to do that. If that's what they want to do, you got to read. Okay, what did this person do? Now, does that transfer over to me? Some cases, yes. In some cases, no, because everybody's different. I normally didn't even write all my programs down because I didn't want to follow last year's, because this year's team is going to be different. I had the same principles, you know, but I think, you know, okay, I did so many quarters at such a time last year. These kids can either do worse or they can do better. So let's keep improving, and so that's kind of what we did. I don't know how I would decide other than trial and error. That's about all I could do. If I've heard of somebody doing something different, then if I tried it and it wasn't a success for me, then I would throw it out. And I've tried a little bit of that, you know. Lydiard process over in Australia. What did he do? What did this Ethiopian guy do? And you know, this, that. But in most cases, I went back to what I was doing and what we had success with anyway. Yeah, just like one step at a time, you know. If you can jog for a mile, if you can jog for 2 miles at your own pace, I don't know what level she would be at right now, but if you're just starting from the beginning, you need to go at a pace that you can still talk and breathe. You know, if you can't breathe and talk, then you're probably going too fast when you start. Speed work can be improved several ways. By strength work, you can get faster by doing weights. Okay, you have basically 3 things. You can get stronger. You can have a stride length. Increase your stride length for speed, or your stride frequency. The faster you pick them up, put them down. So you can see the 100-yard people can really real quick, and then as they get out of the blocks, then their stride length is got to improve. So you got strength, stride length, and frequencies that you can improve your speed on. It's just like I just said, you can control your food, you can control your hydration, your intake of fluids, and you can control your own work. I mean, what do you want to do? What's your goal? How much do you want to run every day to get back in shape? You can control your mental attitude. I can't control it. You can. You're the only one that can control your attitude. So if your attitude's good and you have that desire to improve, then you'll find a way.